Um, hey, two things I always ask too about Easter Sunday. Do you remember who was our starting pitcher that day?
Ooh, good question. Well, probably was it Ciardi?
No.
No.
About oh God,
I mean, that's a good guess.
wasn't a
So,
big name, right?
no. Yeah, correct. It was not a big name.
Oh no, so it wasn't Ciardi. Curveball guy, no?
Yeah.
Littler guy, curveball guy. What's his name?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get
Birkbeck.
Birkbeck. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Milwaukee guy, Wisconsin guy, right?
No, he went to Kent State. And then later, he ended up being a pitching coach at Kent State
Oh
for,
no, Birkbeck's from Ohio. Yeah,
for a number of years. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, that's who started that game actually. He went a few innings. And then a lot of people don't recall that, you know what, Rooster hit a dinger earlier in the game.
Does it make that was our only run before the last inning?
I think so. Yeah.
And he hit the 3-run homer.
That home run, and I've talked to Sack about this, that blast he hit late in the game, if that wind isn't blowing, I think it would have went out of the stadium.
Yeah, he would have hit the first one out of there besides Cecil Fielder hit one. I think
off a sack, man.
The only guy, right? Yeah, off sack.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, because when Rooster hit that, that was a bomb.
Oh, yeah. And we weren't feeling any good about that next swing because you knew another curveball was coming, and he knocked the crap out of that one. The first two he missed by about 4 feet.
But that's him. That's Rooster. It's Penthouse and Shithouse. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing about Rooster, nobody realized how good a baseball player Rooster was.
Really?
He's only known for his home runs and strikeouts, but the guy was a hell of an outfielder, a good base runner, could throw.
He played hard too.
Oh, played hard as hell, and obviously a great teammate on and off the field. But that it was obviously a hell of a day, and none of it happens without Rooster hitting the 3-run homer, before. Or Valentine taking Mitch Williams out. I think that helped.
Oh yeah.
Even though Mitch was gave up a little bit, but I don't care. I didn't want to face 100 miles an hour. I'd rather face Greg Harris than 100 miles an hour, going all over the place. Yeah, he might have kept walking people, but it wouldn't have been fun to get a hit off him.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's that truly is the game that will live in infamy in Brewer history forever. I mean, that was a great game. But hey,
I was there.
Yeah, yeah. Before I forget, Dale, and before Jim forgets, Jim's doing started a book on, and it's on the premise of the call up. When you got called up to the big leagues, and where were you? Were you in AAA? Were you in AA? Was it at the start of the year? Was it, and if I remember correctly, Dale, did you get called up and we were on a road trip in Seattle?
Yeah.
How's that for a memory?
Called up. Yeah, that's a great memory because I'm having trouble with my memory. And that's, but yeah.
They say that's the second thing to go, Dale.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know me, I don't want to start no shit, won't be no shit. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, John, you bring up a lot of memories. You bring up a lot of good memories.
Well, I can only talk about some of them right now, but anyway, why don't you tell Jim?
We were in Vancouver. That was our AAA home. That was where our affiliate is in Vancouver, which was only, 2-hour drive. I think, if that far. But I was at the apartment, me and my wife Darlene, and got a phone call, and hey, Molitor pulled his hamstring. You're going up to the big leagues, and they happen to be in Seattle. So we just drove down, obviously called the folks, and they flew in, made it for the game and everything. And so just got there and walked in Bamberger's office, and he goes, how Bamberger talks. He said, "Oh, fuck kid, fuck, Molitor pulled his fucking hamstring. Hey, just fucking catch the ball. You're going to fucking play, but just catch that fucking ball, would you?" And of course, I could hit, but I could really catch the ball in the minor leagues at third base. And of course, I'm booting everything. If I did catch it, I threw it away. But I started 37 for 100 in the big league, so I'm hitting 370 after that. But I almost got that many errors too, as hit. So, but anyway, yeah, that's how it went. In that opening night, the first night, faced Milt Wilcox, first time facing him left-handed, and he struck me out on 3 curveballs in a row. Felt like Bugs Bunny. Strike 1, strike 2, strike 2. No, Wilcox, believe it or not, I was the last hitter he faced. He blew his elbow out on that last curveball. So that was like the second inning. And then Matt Young came in, the left-hand, hard-throwing left-hander, and ended up hitting my first hit was a double off the right center field wall. And then I got a single right by his head, line drive later. And we only ended up with 3 hits that night. So, and I had 2 of them. But so yeah, it was obviously exonerating. And obviously, I mean, your legs will never feel like that ever again. That first at bat in the big leagues, thank God, because it's kind of and everybody pretty much says it like, oh my God, like you're standing on water, like you can't even feel your legs and
like a out of body experience.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's how all that went down, and obviously, just because I was able to swing the bat, I didn't get sent down when Paulie came back. I stayed on the team.
I was wondering, did we send you back down for a little bit that year and then back up, or you just stayed the rest of the year?
I think me and Randy Reddy ended up being kind of utility players, and about that time Paulie came back is when they traded Randy to San Diego, I believe.
Yeah.
So then I got to stay, and I kind of did a little bit of the utility thing, and but mainly, I think Paulie stayed healthy the rest of the year. So I did mostly platooning, I think, with Ernie at shortstop that year, and then played some second base also.
Yeah. And that was what, 85?
86.
86, yeah.
I think it was May 12th I got called up, May 12th.
There you go. Yeah.
At the beginning of the year. So, yeah, so it was a fun day, obviously. You work your heart out but you never think you're actually going to make it. You just work your butt off in the minor leagues and have fun, all that stuff. And then the phone rings and you're going up, and it's, and I got to experience that as a manager in the minor leagues is telling somebody they're going to the big league. So it's a really cool moment to be able to be on both parts of that, because, you, as a manager, you're pulling for guys. Your job is to get everybody a cup of coffee in the big leagues. And when you get a call, and I only managed AA, is all I did.
Yeah.
But I get a couple guys called up from AA because we had such a hell of a pitching staff that some of those guys went up on a crappy Pittsburgh major league.
Yeah.
They were getting called up a little bit from AA, so it was a lot of fun.